track on the track, literally. I'm Steve Klein. Welcome to my wellness station. This is my wellness quest. If you're here for the first time, make sure you hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so you always know when I go live each and every day. I started walking, a few years ago, but I started walking on this wellness quest on a app called the Step Up app this past fall. My goal was to do 10,000 steps, and I saw people doing 10 miles. I said, can I do that? Started doing that. It's been fabulous on so many different great health benefits, from better sleep to clarity to weight loss, so many things. And we had a bad winter here in Boston. As a matter of fact, it feels like it's coming back today. It's like 52 degrees here. It's cold. It was raining pretty bad today and windy, and now the sun's coming out. Go figure, it's 7 o'clock at night. So I'm on the track, making the commitment each and every day. I was in Vegas a few days ago, and I'm back, and I keep it moving. Tomorrow, I am a balloon artist. I have an event tomorrow from 1:30 to 4:30, and I got to prepare for that. And then I have a wellness call at 7:30 for folks that are watching this. You're all invited. If you want to send me an email with your information, it's complimentary. If you want to also join the quest, you can as well. So anyway, today I had to get up a little early. Like I said, it was trash day today, and the recycle day, and I could have gotten a little more sleep. I did get it over 7 hours, but I felt a little tired. It's probably the weather from the rain and the wind. And like I said, I waited a while, and now the sun's out. Go figure. So anyway, I have several people who joined the Wellness Quest. Big shout out to them. We started the second team. Big shout out to Lewis. I did his health wellness survey last night that went through hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar, and digestion. And he joined the challenge last night on team 2. Big shout out to Donna. She's signed up for the challenge last night, our second time. And then I just got the phone with Steve Evans. Big shout out to him. He's about to sign up. He'll be on team 2 as well. I had a little late start with the teams on this quest because I was in Vegas on the 19th when it started, but we did complete a full week. So a big shout out to all the people that did that. On team 1, Jackie Hunter from New Hampshire, and Blanca Mendoza from LA, Mike Avery from California. Who else we have on there? Joanne from Hawaii, and was one more person on that one. I'm blanking out. Oh, Jan Markle in Arkansas. Big shout to you guys. I think that Jan's husband, Mill, is signing up as well. I have to put him on another team as we get all the folks organized. If you're listening to this for the first time, and like I said, if you want to join, just send me a message. It's totally complimentary, and it's an accountability thing where if you want to walk, you just want to be healthy, you want to work on, let's say, keto, paleo, you want to work on recipes, wherever you live in the world, it's a way to support each other. And I love walking live because it enables me to be accountable to you. On YouTube, there's always an audience. And if this inspires you to walk, walking is totally complimentary anywhere in the world. Come walk with me. Hello there. The sun's in my face and I can't see your name. It's glaring, but once I go over here, I will, if you put your name in there, I will say hello to you. And the more the merrier, like I said. We have people joining the station, which is great, and we appreciate that. And I do want to hear if if you're inspired to walk or work on your wellness journey. That's what this is. So, and this is for adults only. So we want to make sure that our avatar is saying that, and we are having the right people coming on here. So I did have some health issues where I took Advil, vomited blood, almost died. It was the closest feeling towards death I don't want anybody ever to experience. It went through me in 2 different ways. It was god awful. And I ended up in the hospital. They didn't know if I had an ulcer or if I had stomach cancer. They were afraid of one of those things. Okay, I can see names here, I think. Hector, welcome, Hector. Where are you from? I can't see the other name. Let's see. 170 eyes. Okay. And B something. I can't read that. You're the first one there. Awesome, Hector. Where are you from? Let me know. Welcome, welcome. I think there was somebody right before you on there, but all good. Somebody else said hello right before you, but I can't see their name. So anyway, but welcome. Happy to see you. So with that said, are you working on your on your health, on your healing? Are you walking? What are your goals? What are you trying to accomplish? Tomorrow night, I think on the wellness Zoom that I will tape and I will load it on here, I think we're going to just get acclimated with the quest because last week I was traveling and I had to do one just on here, just talking in general. So I want to get very acclimated. We'll go through how to track, how to track your progress on what we've powered by JuvaFit, and also how to track on the wellness survey, hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar, and digestion. So that's what I did last night with Lewis. And what happens is it's a great tracker because it was made by 500 naturopaths. And what we found out is what's happening on the outside of the body is what's going on the inside of the body, right? And it's a great way for you to know what's happening. I'm never telling people not to listen to their doctors by any means. I'm not a doctor, but I do think people should get another opinion because most doctors are trained very little in nutrition. They really don't know what they're talking about, okay? Even nutritionists don't know what they're talking about. A lot of times it's wrong information. It's a title, right? So get the full spectrum. I have a DO myself, and plus when I go once a year, I actually pay a naturopath about $350 to get checked up once a year, where he'll muscle test things I'm taking on my belly button, tell me my body likes it or not, and he'll also use other herbs and stuff and tell me what I might need for different things. To me, it's the right physical to do, and that's what I've learned. And I've learned that these things do work, and if the body's given what it needs, it'll always heal itself. The problem is all our food's been so messed up from the Industrial Revolution, feeding the cows grains. They're not supposed to eat that shit. Okay, they're supposed to eat grass or hay. That's very sick. And then you have the GMOs in the 90s. If you go to PubMed.gov, I keep saying this over and over again, go there, look it up. You'll punch in a disease from 1990 to 2026, it's through the roof. And no one's asking questions about what's going on. So our food's messed up. So I always say this. One of my mentors said, it's like you're driving your automobile down the road. You're going to run over a bunch of nails in the car's tires. If you don't pull the nails out, you're going to get a flat tire. That's your gut, your digestion. You got to pull the nail out, patch the hole up, and fill it back up with air. That's what I found in this high impact ginger, turmeric, and muscadine. That's like nothing else out there. It's been lab tested not once but twice. And when we get inflammation down, which is what that does, we boost our immune system, which is what that does. We get blood flow going, which is what that does, and absorption working, which is what that does. It's the most natural way to do it. Then everything else gets better. I have a cousin that I sent, he's having some issues with back pain. We have an emitter pen. I talked about this yesterday. I sent it to him last night because he's in a lot of pain. He doesn't want to get surgery and stuff. He doesn't have to. Okay, he can definitely heal the body, but that's called hard tissue. We have issues in that category. That means there's lots of inflammation going on. There's lots of lack of blood flow going on, right? People can even, when they're in that situation, and I was talking to somebody else too last night that has issues with the back from a car accident, okay, they got to get the blood moving in that area, right? So, and the absorption. So, what you can do is you can actually physically, not just ingest, but you can actually rub it in the muscadine seed oil and or the silver, put some peppermint essential oil there to warm it up and get the blood flowing. When that works that way, the body can start healing itself. Okay, it can start repairing. So I did show him and sent him this thing called the emitter. I'm going to show you it. I wear it every day. There's rare crystals in it. This is it. It's like a pen, and it's good for balance and for pain. The top right here has rare crystals in it, okay, and it helps you to feel grounded. It's funny, if I wear this, I'm around a cat or a dog, they come running towards me because they know. Cats love to be under a bed and stuff. They know about stuff. It's amazing. We have a whole book from chiropractors and naturopaths that use this, okay? And things from like headaches, okay? Yeah, in general, when headaches are hard tissue issues, and when you get absorption going, if you have the right magnesium or blend, like we have a thing called Nutra HD that has some of that in there and a lot of other good properties. It helps with that. But with this, if I have a headache, I take my middle finger on the tender spot, I put the pointed part into my skin and hold it there for 20 minutes. A lot of times the headache goes away. It's amazing. So it's crazy. I thought this was like a Harry Potter magic wand. I didn't know what it was when I first heard about it, but it really works. It's unbelievable. And there's stuff on here for people to stop smoking or any kind of pain, whatever it is. But the biggest thing for me is I wear it all the time, except for when I'm going to take a shower, right? But I wear it on my undershirt, the back of the shirt. There's a little clip here, and it works really, really well. So it protects you against the EMFs as well. The EMFs are so bad, right? And just this subject came up twice yesterday, so I'm talking about it. It's not fun to be in pain. And, EMS are in our car, our microwave oven, our, refrigerator, TV, computer, cell phone, all that. And it's serious stuff. And you can't see it or anything, but you can definitely feel it. I feel it. And, you know, it's crazy. What you don't know will hurt you, right? And sometimes we don't know some things. So anyway, one of my relatives, like I said, is in bad pain, and I felt very bad. There's no need to be going through that. And of course, when you are in pain, and like this other person I was talking to yesterday, it's not fun, and I know that, and not a fun thing at all. And if I could help somebody to learn and to understand there's another way to do it naturally and to take care of your body, great. Like walking helps you with inflammation, right? Great. It's a simple thing to do. I understand somebody's in so much pain, or if they're a bone on bone, they can't walk. I get that. They're in tough shape. But message me. Again, I can go through that health survey. Again, I'm not making claims. I'm not a doctor. I can't do that. I was giving you information that I've learned, and you connect the dots and you see based on what I'm telling you. And I had a mentor who passed away when my mother passed away in 2023, saved my life. I almost died, okay? He was younger than me. He had parasites. He lived in Japan for a while. It was very sad. I went to see him in a hospital in Utah, and he was like a skeleton. And I was like, oh gosh, I know that, sometimes we need the hospitals for certain things, but there was other things he was right on track with. And it's just one of those things. Like my mom, right after that, passed away. And again, I don't think it was necessary based upon how they treat people, just my opinions. And I always say, get the full picture. And we need to wake up people and understand that, doctors are not God. They all have a certain way of looking at things. Just because they have a degree doesn't mean they're smarter than you or they have the right information, okay? I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying they're only trained in certain things and very little nutrition. However, I've said this before, a lot of times when you're in trouble and you're in the ER and they give you a drip, it has magnesium in it. Why? Because it calms you down. It calms down your blood pressure, right? Interesting. So they use it when they have to, but other times they don't. Or they misread you. Like I went to a physical and I was running there and they said, oh my God, your blood pressure's high. And of course, that was a one-time reading, please. And they want to quickly give you medication like it's a drug. No, thank you. I don't want side effects after almost dying and also having a lot of bone loss from being on Nexium for 10 years. No, thank you. I will definitely do my due diligence and get rechecked. I'm not saying I wouldn't listen. I'm not saying I may not have to take medication at some point. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's always an effect. And as they used to say when I was little on Saturday morning cartoons, you are what you eat from your head to your feet. Well, what happened to that? You also are what you put in your body, from medicines to vaccinations to all that stuff. Again, I'm not saying not to do them, but there's a side effect, right? So think for yourself, get another opinion always. And if there's a natural way of doing things, why not, right? I do believe, as what I've been told, and I do believe this, there's always a way to heal the body naturally. That's how everything was designed. But the problem is, and I keep saying this, is absorption, is inflammation, is digestion, and blood flow. That's the problem. And boosting your immune system. And why I'm so adamant, it's like life and death on my high impact ginger, turmeric, and muscadine. I can't find any place else. I've tried other ones. that don't lab test like this is to save my life. That's why. People wonder. I'm not sitting here trying to sell. I'm just telling you what's happened to me. And if this hits one person and you understand and you start tracking and seeing the results, great. Then, then that's great. I have people that had cancer who've kept it at bay, people that had bone on bone that reversed it, so many different issues. And again, the body has the right nutrition, it'll heal itself. But absorption, if you're driving that automobile, you don't take the nails out, it's not absorbing from all the damage from the past. That's a problem. And everybody has all these gut support things and digested formulas that are all man made. Oh, please. They're cashing in on it. Okay. I want the most natural form. And yes, ginger and turmeric can be bought anywhere. But did you know a lot of it was lab tested and it was rice dyed? Okay, we've heard. Hello, Ryan from Algeria. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. So it's horrible. And as far as keto is concerned, keto to paleo is what I'm more of a fan of, right? And hello, Alan. Good to see you. So that's where it's at. And sometimes you got to bounce on that based upon different things, and you got to track. And sometimes I was chatting with somebody last night doing their health evaluation. They said they were on keto and they got to a plateau. I said, yeah, shake the system up. Good. Do the egg diet, intermediate fast. Track what you're doing. On all of it, track it from hydrating to sleep to everything. You must track it. And as you get older, you will see the differences on that of what a difference it makes in how good your day is and how productive you are. It really, really, really makes a difference. And again, I'm happy I'm here and that I didn't die. Okay, so I don't know how else to explain that unless you've had, if you can relate, if you've had a life changing experience, you almost died, please put a comment down. I want to know. And I'd love to hear your story too, but mine is so real, I can't make that up. Of course, Ryan, as long as you're a grown adult, we welcome you here. And this is all about the wellness quest. If you're working on your wellness, then welcome. So, anyway, we're going to get into that. And tomorrow night on our first Zoom, because like I said, we couldn't have one last week on this call, and I have a busy day tomorrow. It'll be at 7:30 East Coast time as of right now. I will tape it, and then I'll load it to the station. So if you can make it and you want to, send me an email with your information, your full name, where you're from. Be happy to send you a link. And if not, you can watch us on the people in the quest that are going to be on there sharing different things on what they're working on. Okay. And oh, you're from Belize. Welcome, welcome. That's awesome. So it should be interesting. And each week we'll have a sort of a different topic that people will share different things on what they're working on with their wellness. And like I said, that one will be taped and then loaded, so it won't be live. But I will walk live tomorrow at some point. I have a very busy day. Like I said, I have uh, a 3-hour balloon twisting gig tomorrow. It's a retirement party with a Jimmy Buffett theme. It should be really interesting. I'm kind of excited about it. And so we'll fit it in. Today, like I said, I had a late start. It was raining here and windy, and it's cold. It's 52 degrees on the end of May in Boston. Go figure. And tomorrow should be 70. I got my winter clothes back out. It's crazy, but it's not too bad. I mean, people here on the track, they're walking, and like I said, I hope this inspires you to do the same thing. Get moving a little bit. Come join me. Walk with me around the world. And if this inspires you to get your YouTube station going as well and your wellness quest, I'd love to start to try to support you as well. And well, you do have foreign friends, so welcome. I'm glad you're excited. On here, there's people from around the world, and it's always great to connect with people. So if you want to join the quest, it's complimentary. Send me an email. You want to have a health survey done, send me an email. It's complimentary. Just want to help people. But at least subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss when I go live. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Over and out. Keep it moving, everybody.